house.
Just the two of us.
Hey.
We can make it if we try.
Hey. Today we're going to continue to sand. We realized that we needed 80 grit to get the finish off of the cabinets, and that makes it a little bit rough. So we were going to go over it with 220 to smooth it out, but we don't have that. It's inside where the kid's napping. So we're going to get done what we can until he wakes up, and then we'll be able to do a little bit more finishing touches. And I say finishing as in like on each one, because we're definitely not even anywhere near finished with it. I didn't realize how much work this was put into any of this, because I hear people say it all the time, like, oh, I'll just refinish my cabinets, or, oh, I'll just paint them. And that is not the correct way to do it. You can't just paint it. So we've kind of been going through our game plan of what is next that we need. I think I shared that in the last video or the video before, is that it's coming up a lot faster than we think it is.
It's coming.
Yeah, so we need to figure out kitchen and bathroom sink.
Kitchen sink, bathroom sink. We already have our kitchen countertops, so bathroom countertops.
Yeah.
Let's just stick with the kitchen.
Yeah.
Sink, cabinet handles, drawer handles,
Backsplash.
backsplash.
Dishwasher. I'm kind of torn between washer and dishwasher, what kind I want. I already spoke about it, saying that I wanted one that was like flush with the cabinets, but now I'm kind of going back and forth, which I've been doing about on everything, because I was looking at like old cabins, and a lot of them are using the original flooring. So when we decided that we weren't going to, I'm like, I'm not kidding. It was like later that evening, I started seeing it all over my Instagram.
After we already bought the new hardwood.
Yeah, and I don't really scroll anymore. I don't have any time to scroll on social media. I'm only scrolling for inspo right now at this point, but unless I'm editing to be on whatever. But now all I see is this beautiful old floor, and it kind of sucks, but then again, we still feel strong about our decision.
Absolutely.
We don't need it ruined. That's just all it comes down to is we have a little human, and it's going to be a guest house, and we don't really want to put pressure on people to, I mean, one thing gets in the floor and it's going to be ruined, or if like every cut and every spill, every yogurt.
Every cup of yogurt and cottage cheese getting spilled in the cracks.
Yeah. So yeah, we got new flooring. We already said that, but obviously that means we decided not to go with the original floor. Even though it's really pretty and probably would have saved us a lot of money. It's saving our sanity. And we got a lot to do. We're gonna wait until Great Grandma gets here. Well, not wait, but when Great Grandma gets here, it'll give us a better idea, because we can go to different stores and get more ideas on the house.
Just the two of us.
Hey.
We can make it if we try.
Hey.
Get it.
You and I.
Are those the right words? It sounded good. I don't know.
I just know that you and I.
Get it. Get it. All right. Cut.
Yeah.
You ready? Yeah. High five. Side five. Down low. Too slow.
Maddox and I are getting our stuff ready to go to the property. We didn't get to go yesterday, which is a bummer, but he wasn't feeling too hot. He goes through these little phases with his little tummy that just kind of gets, keeps us in the house. And then Dwayne ended up working. He left at 3 o'clock yesterday in the morning to go pick up our new toy. I don't know if we're going to share that before this part of the video or after that. So if you've seen it, cool. If not, just wait. It's super exciting. But he woke up at 3:30 and went to go pick up our new toy. And then he ended up driving back, because it was like 4.5 hours away. He drove back and went straight to the property, worked on the property for a little bit, got a lot of garbage, dropped off the new toy. And then he worked, you're good. And then he worked at 9 o'clock. So he worked from 9 o'clock to basically, gosh, I think he got off this morning at like 7. And then Then he went and ran some errands, and then now he's at the property sleeping. So we are heading over there early, and Maddox is playing with his trains, and I'm bringing lunch and dinner and everything for the day. And I'm excited to be there because we weren't there yesterday. But I will say that yesterday was really nice because just being at home was really needed. It was just a good feeling to be home for a day. The amount of stuff that I have to bring every time is pretty ridiculous, but we gotta do what we gotta do. What are you doing? The fact that we get to give this life to Maddox as he grows up is I just feel so grateful. Like them behind me, like I'm just watching him, I'm watching Maddox glow, and you know, this is like Dwayne's dream right now, these big heavy machines with this little dude. I just feel so grateful every single day. And you know, there's gonna be a day that it's passed down to Maddox and we get to do that for him. And yeah, we're just very blessed. Hard workers. I wouldn't say we're lucky, we're just very blessed, and we work very hard to achieve all of this.
It's been a long road, but we finally got one of these bad mamma jammas. We've been looking for months and months and waiting for our house to close. You know, we couldn't spend any money, so we'd see a deal come up and be, that's the one, and then it would sell. And that happened at least like 3 or 4 times.
A lot, yeah. You'd be so upset.
Yeah, so we finally found this one. We decided to go with this size of a machine.
We went and looked at new ones too, and we were, you know, debating on if we wanted like a 40 or a 57, and then yeah, the size, it just made a lot more sense to go with a little bit bigger, so that because we'll never regret having one that's just a little bit bigger, because I mean, we have a lot of property that we can do a lot on, and it's made more sense.
Oh yeah, that's a game changer.
Yeah,
absolute game changer. You name it: picking up trash, digging, moving trees. I mean, fixing the driveway. It just makes every single job better and faster.
I was just watching him and Maddox out there, which I just talked about, but it's insane how fast it's going to go now versus like looking at it before and looking at it now, like what we have to do. I'm like, it's just going to be a breeze.
Yeah. Things that would have taken us 2 days can take us 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. It's true.
Yeah, that's wild. So she's a used machine, but she's new to us.
Yep.
She'll have a good home here.
Yeah, she will. Pretty grateful.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But now we got to get to sanding. Maddox is sleeping. And this is when we both get to put in work.
Got to put in that work.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, honey. Put in that work. These are our drawer faces. Remember, I had them on my CNC, cut out the frame. Well, I also drilled out the old handle holes, and now I'm going to fill them with some dowel. So whenever my beautiful wife picks out new handles, we don't know the width of those yet, right? So we can re-drill for our new handles later. So just filling in the old holes, doing what I do best.
Duty calls.